Ready?
Ready?
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Cock Talk. This is Timmy Sherrill and
What?
the thing, man.
The thing.
All right.
I'm telling you.
All right.
Everyone has it, right?
You did, yes. I like it.
Okay.
I forgot about it. I shouldn't even call it out. Let's do it over.
Take two.
All right, take two. Hey, welcome to Cock Talk. This is Timmy Sherrill with Bishop.
Hey.
Louis Bishop.
How you doing there, Tim?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I am Peachy Keen Jelly Bean.
Is that right?
I'm doing fantastic.
Peachy Keen Jelly Bean.
Peachy Keen Jelly Bean. Yes.
Where'd you pick that up?
I used to do radio with a guy, and he used to say that, so I brung that up, just pulled it out there.
I'm sure he's syndicated now. So
Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's actually.
That's probably copyrighted, and you just.
I just ripped someone off.
And you owe him some money. I'm sure.
Well, it's okay. We're on Cock Talk, and I really don't own this, and you do. So
I don't really own it either. This is just what is this, free market enterprise?
Yeah, but it is a
no one really owns anything when you think about it. I mean, we can get, we can do all the laws we want to do, but really, pretty much everything. It's like owning the word the. You can't just own the word
the. What about the?
I don't know. Because then you get into dialects, and
right.
I can pretty much argue my way out of any legal action.
Maybe like a super lawyer.
I really should have been a lawyer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have a great show today. We have Dominique on the show today. She's gonna join us in a few seconds. She had a show last night here. It was really good. She brought a whole different dynamic than I've really ever seen down here.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of energy, like right off the bat. But she wasn't like, she was just being herself. But it was created
There's a new kind of energy.
It was.
Right.
It was fun though. A lot of fun.
Have you seen that movie Machete? I rented that.
No, I have not. What is that about?
It's about being a proud Mexican, and I was very proud to watch it. Being that I'm of Hispanic descent, it's good to watch. There's very few Hispanic action movies, and you see Lindsay Lohan naked in it. But it's not really Lindsay Lohan, but you see side boob.
Really?
When you think it's really her, but I don't know if they just superimposed her face or not.
I don't know. Well, I mean, as much as she's in and out of rehab now, she may not have even been on set.
True. I don't know.
I think technically, and now she's a thief.
Yeah, she got busted for.
But I can. I mean, when you get, when you feel like cornered and trapped, I guess an extra $2,500 necklace would be.
Would make you feel a little better.
Yeah, make you feel better. Yeah. I know I steal every now and then.
Do you?
Yeah.
Have you shoplifted before?
Actually, when I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah. What'd you shoplift?
It's like bubble gum and candy and stuff like that. But.
You didn't shoplift like Sudafed and cook up meth or nothing like that?
No, they didn't have meth back then.
Oh.
Yeah.
They didn't?
No.
That sounds like a horrible childhood to me.
Yeah, but Egypt's kind of in an uproar right now.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know any of the players' names, or I would rattle off some leaders.
Right. And then you sound smart. I guess the president stepped down and the military stepped in, and now they handed it over to the civilians. So
yeah,
that's always a good idea.
Yes. Yeah. Therefore you get America.
Right.
Which is, yeah.
That's what we want. We want a sandy America.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. So I guess we'll bring Dominique up.
Let's do it.
I would like to.
I would love to.
I'd like to hear her take on the world.
I would love to.
All right.
Let's do it.
Absolutely. All right. So this guest we have today, she performed here in Dutch Street last night. She has been on a ton of. She's done a lot of acting. I didn't realize that she's done a lot more than I have actually. Did I think I was on HBO? I think I was on HBO.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, Dominique's been on the Chappelle Show. She's been on BET's Comic View. She's done Showtime at the Apollo. She's done Def Comedy Jam.
Wow.
Huge resume. Please welcome to our show, Miss Dominique.
I like this club though. It's like a little basement. It's all right here. We like to have a little family reunion. It's like, only thing missing is the grill. This club so little I don't even need a microphone. I ain't been in the club this little ever. I don't even need a microphone. I can holler. I could have hollered this from my hotel room. What's up, my street? Right on the balcony. How y'all doing? If I knew it was gonna be small like this, I would have got some weed. We could have smoked some. I
Now, when you were in DC, what did did you start off doing comedy in DC, or what did you do in DC to pay the bills before the comedy train come rolling in?
I worked at the post office.
Yeah.
And I also worked at an OBGYN. Yeah.
Oh, wow,
I
really?
worked at both, and then I was always pretty funny though at work. Even when I was at work, I was pretty funny. And I had a friend of mine, she was dating this comic, and he said, she said, I have a girlfriend that's funny, you know what I mean? So he called me, he's like, oh, your friend said you're funny. I was like, okay, let me write a couple of jokes. All right, I'm not impressed. At that time, I was like, I make $12 an hour. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, you know what I'm saying? So I went to, the first 2 weeks, I didn't go to the open mic because I was like, no, I'm not going to embarrass myself. I mean, what do I have to do? I'm doing fine.
Right.
I make $12 an hour and I live with my mother. I mean, things are looking up for me, you know what I'm saying?
That's the top of the mountain.
Top of the mountain. I ain't good bishop. I couldn't get any higher.
Can't get any higher than that.
So, I finally wrote my little few jokes and I went. And they didn't laugh a lot, but they laughed enough to say, oh, dang.
Give you a little taste.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because you get addicted right off the bat.
Yeah, when you get those laughs, that few little bit of laughter from a stranger, it's like, oh, okay, maybe. And I guess the rest is history, and I'm in that street this week.
There you go.
Yeah, you're in the basement. That's
Right, that's okay.
Once again, at the top of the mountain.
At the top of the mountain. At the top of the
So
mountain.
now that, comedy has paid off, you're here at Nut Street, acting career, singing career, what?
I don't know about singing now.
You can't sing?
Oh, no. In the shower.
Yeah?
In the shower, but everybody's not privy to that.
Right.
So in the shower, I'll sing them all.
Well, we could do like a shower show kind of thing, like a strip club.
I don't know if I think I'm gonna stick to being dressed right now. I don't know if I want to get into that.
I'm just saying you could sing and, be a little something extra.
And the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night.
Oh, he can say ladies' night. And the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night.
This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. We're going to the top of the charts. Timmy, you didn't say. What happened? I thought you were going to chop it.
Yeah, I know. I could get a big stereo at that point.
Okay.
So, how was it growing up in DC? Was it tough? You come from a tough place?
Yeah, it was hard. I came from, it was tough. There were things that were happening there, but I think when you live in an environment, you adjust.
Yeah.
It was in Southeast Washington, D.C., predominantly black. We had anything that goes on in the urban neighborhood,
Right.
drug dealing, killing, or whatever. My parents did a very good job to get us out of there, though. They worked and they did very well to move us to suburban neighborhoods
Right.
and stuff like that. But when you live in an environment, I was raised, it was all about what was happening in our household.
Right.
What was happening outside, we were able to deviate and separate that and say, okay, yeah, this is what's happening, but that,
Yeah.
you separate that part out. So it was tough, but to me, it wasn't,
Yeah.
it was hard. It wasn't, I guess you could say I was just used to my neighborhood and my people, I guess.
Right.
So,
Yeah, because I visited DC in the '80s, and I know it was pretty tough back then. It was, I think it was murder per capita.
yeah, and I was growing up then, and then, so, like,
But it's anywhere you live. You're a product of the environment that you live in.
right. So you just adjust and you go on about your day. You try to stay away from trouble and that kind of thing. I graduated from high school and was in school in the 80s with the big drug culture and,
Right.
like I said, it was the murder count. Lost a lot of friends. I knew a lot
Oh,
of
really?
friends. Yeah, I lost
Oh.
friends that lost their lives during that time, but I made it through.
Yeah. Well-
It was okay. I wasn't like walking around.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't
like
scary.
that.
It wasn't like that. No, I wasn't terrified. if I saw trouble, I never ran to the fight. My mother said run from the fight.
Run
Right.
from it. That's right.
I might not have, I ran far enough away I could still see though. I
Right.
wanted to see what was
Right.
happening. I ain't run that far, but I had a head step on it. I had a head start. So if they pulled that gun, I was already down the street. You know what I'm saying? I could hit a corner. I wasn't right there on it. I run away and say, okay, I can see. Ooh, you know what I mean? They pull that gun out.
Yeah, quick closing.
Yeah,
Boom. Right around the corner.
right around that corner, and I'm out.
Shop.
Yeah, I like to shop.
That's Be nice having that kind of money laying around.
No, sales. The economy, the economy, you get everything 50% off.
I'm gonna get that 75%.
Yeah, everybody got 75% off. They giving stuff away. This is the best. Do you like to shop, Bishop?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is the best time to
He's
go.
got a new droid.
Yeah.
He's
How do you like it?
finally,
I just met her, yeah, I don't know.
he's finally came into technology.
Oh, it looks awesome.
He said, look, he goes, this thing can get on the internet. I
Yeah, it's
said,
crazy, yeah.
Everybody's known that for the last 5 years.
Yeah, well, listen, you know,
Is it cool, Bishop?
yeah, it's very cool, yeah.
He just doesn't know how to use it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, for
And,
example.
and he goes, yeah, and I said, that's got a nice little case on it. He goes, yeah, she talked me into it. I said, yeah, see, she talked you into it. She sold you something.
Boom, look at this picture right here.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. That's clear.
Oh, so you can take a picture.
Look at it.
Backwards.
Yes, he can.
See, I can't do that on my phone.
No, I can't.
I got the old droid.
I have the first generation iPhone, so I really have to step it up.
Oh.
Yeah, and it sucks right now. Because you know what I think they do with these phones? Once they come out with new phones, I always say, now this theory, it might be very crazy, but it's my theory. Once they get the new phone, like they have the iPhone 4, once they get those phones, they just start pushing a button on all the old phones. So
that's
they
right.
make you to go buy it. They go to
Right.
they secret little briefcase and say, first generation iPhone start breaking down.
That makes a lot of sense. Did you shoot for the stars, or do you just do what you love to do, and then whatever happens, happens?
Both. I shoot for the stars, and I also think it's definitely with this whole entertainment thing, it's like a destiny thing. I also think it's kind of like a God thing, like it's almost like in some kind of spiritual realm.
Right.
That's how the wheels turn because of the way things happen. It's weird.
Yeah, you meet one person in the right day. And
Yeah, so it's kind of like a weird thing. It's almost kind of like, it's in the universe.
Right.
It's a universe kind of thing. So I definitely do what I can do to get to the top and shoot for the stars. But I ultimately feel like if it's your destiny, it'll eventually happen and the right people to come along. And I feel like I'm making pretty good progress and doing pretty good. And I think I had it good, so I think I'll be all right. I think I'll get the way I'm going.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you the best.
Thank you. I like talking to you guys. You guys are cool. You guys should really be out on the radio. It's cool. I like your show.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's good.
Yeah, it's brand new. The
But it's
concept.
good. I like it.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
And I like this. What's his name?
Oh, this is I don't know. He doesn't have a name.
Y'all gotta give him a name.
Yeah.
Man, he's on the show. We gonna call him.
Actually, I don't know. Well, you can feel free to name him.
Yeah,
That's why it's called Cock Talk.
what do you think?
Oh, you gotta give him a name.
Top.
Top. What's his name? What's his name?
You see his face. Maybe it'll come to you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he is
yeah.
the man. You gotta call him Mr. Smooth or something like that. He pimped out Mr. Smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah, he on the show, but he looking like y'all don't never ask me nothing, man. The biggest thing is, like I always tell comics, the biggest thing is, I'm like, well, what advice can you give me? Well, the only advice I can really give is, you gotta stay on stage.
Right.
That's the only, I mean, you know, people I want to go to this comedy class and that comedy class. And nobody can teach you this.
Right.
The only thing that can teach you this is that microphone.
Right.
And standing on this stage in that crowd.
Right.
That's your biggest teacher to me.
Right.
And the more and more you find your voice and you get more comfortable. And it's funny, I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. Just stick with it. And I tell them, just stick with it.
Yeah.
And have fun. If you have fun when you go up there, I have a good time. So if I have a good time, more than likely the crowd's gonna have a good time.
Right.
And if they don't, every day at work is not a good day.
Right.
That's just the way it is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, even if you work in office.
Yeah, even if you work in the office, every day they're just not gonna like you. And all you can do is just say, I hope that those times are the lesser in my career. And I have found that. So
But I think you need them.
you do, you have to have
Stay
them.
humble, then you
Yes,
learn more
you
about
have
your
to have
comedy.
them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
to
for
see us.
having me so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Bishop. I had a great
I hope you have a
time.
good show tonight.
Oh, definitely. I love this club. It's a cool club.
Top of the mountain?
Yeah.